Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unbox channel. This is episode 7 of the series where we are going to build a clone of Pdf.ai app, which is nothing but answering any questions you have from a long PDF, which is normally not possible by just providing to any tool. So we are just going to build a clone of Pdf.ai, and as we discussed in last two videos, that will be building a small mini project which would help you understand more about LLM chains and sequential chain. It would help you grasp the concept properly so that we can implement it well in our actual project, which is part of this ongoing series. So with that, let's not waste any more time and get started. Right, yeah, I think the screen size should be visible now. So I'll be coding as we speak, so I don't have it handy with me right now. So it's likely that I might make few syntax error, which I would try not to happen. But in case it does happen, feel free to drop any comments, or yeah, we'll solve it as we run the code. So I hope you have gone through the episode 5 and 6 where we installed all the necessary libraries and went through the core concept. So I'll not be wasting time in installing the libraries. I'll dive right into importing and implementing the code. So let's import few basic uh, modules. So these are prompt template we have imported because we want to create a template. Prompts template which we'll be using in the chain, and the LLMChain and SequentialChain are part of the chains, part of the process. So let's get other things imported. I think yeah, this is enough. OpenAI is enough for making the invoking the call. Let me just quickly copy my API key. Yep, so here we have. Alrighty, so first thing we have to do is create a OpenAI object. So we'll just give our OpenAI key to this API key. I think that's the name of the variable. Yeah, I guess it's right. API key, and we can set the temperature if you want. So I'll set it to 0.5. Now next thing we need to do is so just for people who joined this video directly, the project which we are building is YouTube. So we'll be creating 3 chains, each of them responsible for individual tasks. First task being creating a YouTube script given a topic. Second chain will be responsible to create a title for the YouTube video, and third chain will be responsible for creating a description for the YouTube video. So that's what we're trying to build here. So what at the end of this video, what we'll be doing is this Python script will take in input of topic and the language, and with that we'll be generating the entirety of the project. So let's get started. Let's write a prompt for the script. We'll need to write a prompt for the title. We'll need to write a prompt for the so I wrote and kept the prompt for the sake of it, just to not waste time for of yours and mine. So let me just paste the prompt. Please feel free to go through the prompts what I'm adding, and writing better prompts would eventually help in getting better output. So maybe feel free to twitch the prompt, improve the prompts, make some bad suggestions just to see how bad ChatGPT can perform. Yeah. So now we have the prompts ready. We have to create chains for each of the tasks which we want to perform. So first thing which we have to do is script chain. We'll create a script chain object. which will take nothing fancy. It would take the LLM object. Next thing would be the prompt which we have given. So we have to yeah, before we create the chain, we actually didn't create the template, sorry for that. So first we'll create the script template, and it would be object of prompt template. This would be taking the input variables. Now these could be this has to be among the ones which are being generated by either of the previous chains or the values which you are going to pass forward. So for script template, we'll just have topic and language, and along with this we'll just pass the template as prompt. If you see, okay, we have script prompt. If you see here in the script prompt, we are using topic and language already, so we don't have to change anything. Next we have to create the title template. I'll just copy this as this, will make the necessary changes. So here we'll be interested in just the script. Language and topic are not important for us, and the template would be the title prompt. And again we have to create one for the description template. Let's create that description prompt. All right, looks good. Now we have to create the chain objects. So this takes LLM, this takes a prompt which would be script template for us, and then it would take a output key. So the reason it takes output keys, with what name should the output be stored as, so that we can eventually use that output by just giving the name in our other chains. So if you have seen in the templates which we created in title and description, we are using um, a variable called script and title, which are being generated by the previous chains. So alright, this is title, sorry, my bad. Yeah, I think this is right. And then we have to create title chain, which would again be same as this. We'll copy it. This would be title template, and the output key would be title. Similarly, we have to create for description. So description, this would be description template, and here we will be generating description. I think most of the objects are created. Now all we have to do is stitch all these three chains which we have created together, and we will be doing this is by creating a sequential chain. So I'll create a sequential chain. The inputs it would take is the list of chains, which we have script chain, title chain, and description chain. Next thing it would take is the input variables. So input variables are the initial variables which we are passing to the first chain. So it would be topic and language. And the final thing which it would take is the output variables which are going to be generated. So the output variables would be script, title, and description. Alright, so now we have created the chain, but we need to invoke that, right? And for invoking we need the inputs present. Now we can take the input from the user, but for the demo purpose I'll just add the inputs here. You can modify it to maybe take it from as an argument from user or as a proper input from user. But for now let's just go ahead and add language as English, and topic, let's see. So let's write topic as AI impact on software engineers career. I think this would be a fun topic to see what AI gives us the response. And now all we have to do is invoke the chain. So chain.invoke of input. I think that is it. We'll just print the result and see how the result comes. Right, let's run it. So we are getting some warnings. Feel free to ignore that. Yeah, we got the response. Looks like no error. That's great. So we got some topic, AI impact on software engineer's career. We got a script which has some introduction, which has some background, and talks about the entire topic. And then at the end we should have a description, and the description is apt YouTube description, which would get us more clicks. So yeah, it created good content. And so if you see here, I explicitly asked for a small video. uh, okay, I didn't ask for it, but yeah, if you want a large video, maybe you can explicitly give that prompt that the video has to be, let's say, 20 minutes long. So give the content accordingly, and it will be generating the script accordingly. I think you would have got an understanding of how sequential chain works. We gave a list of chains, we gave the inputs which we are passing, and the outputs which are expected from the chains, and that's it. That's how the sequential chain works. This would be a very key concept in the future videos, where we'll be building the entire Pdf.ai clone. So please make sure you understood the concept. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the comments. I'll be answering each and every query. Thank you for joining this video. See you in next video. Please like and subscribe the channel if you love this content. Thank you.